wow, it actually worked properly for once. Welcome back to
Hey,
Low Energy. No! Oh, I fumbled it. I fumbled it.
the
Arg!
very first second.
You threw me off with that A. Fucking Canadian.
Yeah, totally.
Welcome back to Bearded Ramblings, episode 152. I am, as I've already made it clear, Low Energy Videos, and that's Krendar. But none of that matters for once. Because, you see, we have another person. Or should I say a bird. A beautiful bird. You may have heard of him.
Dusty's totally a person.
Dusty is a beautiful, beautiful bird. Also, there's some humanoid, blob, gimp, milk-fed creature of some kind that's holding the camera. I think we have to acknowledge that. I believe this is known as Dusty's owner. Greetings. Do you understand English?
Dusty's servant.
Dusty, a beautiful bird.
Yeah, that's what we were here for. Yeah,
There you
pump it
go.
right into our veins. Yeah. How you doing, man? You having a good day?
Beautiful bird.
I'll take that as a yes. Yay! We're just a set of babies with keys. Right now, there's like some hard-hitting political streamer going on right now. Someone's creating like a kit car or a new house. And then we're like, bird, bird. And we're highbrow considered some of the other people on this website. Oh, I don't think, does he, ooh, is he acknowledging? I can't quite tell. Well, everyone, it is indeed Sunday. And I just want to say, if throughout the night you could help us with the stream goal, great appreciate. Krendar gets his cut, of course. But ignoring his cut, we have only €15 more to go to the next episode of the Spammoning. So anything given, greatly appreciated. Obviously, not required. Don't forget as well, we have ourselves a watch party for anyone who subscribes over on Twitch. I've been doing a 3 for this month. It's quite unusual for me, but there you have it. And we just finished watching all of Firefly and Serenity. And now we're moving on to Avatar, the new one. So hell yeah, jump on in and become a member over on Twitch. Subscribe over there. Well, I will also be playing more Dragon Age later in the week, and also I'll be playing some Skyrim here in the next few days. Oh, and if anyone does donate tonight, 5 or more will net you an IOU for one shot for my next drinking stream, which is on the 3rd. I think that's it. I think that's the gist of it. Yeah. So, Krandia, how have you been?
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Been getting through, playing a lot more of the old Rogue Trader there, and finished. Have you seen that game Grounded with the shrunken kids?
Oh, I heard of it.
Yeah, I played through that recently. That was a very pretty game actually. Very good little story. I enjoyed it. Hard to play through solo though. Really meant to be multiplayer, but also anybody with arachnophobia, stay the hell away from that game because holy shit, there's so many spiders,
Yeah.
and they're terrifying.
I saw some footage of it on and off, and I was like, oh, it's like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but it's like bigger, grander scale. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's
And, yeah, basically.
yeah. I'm
Also,
down for it.
the wolf spiders are one of the scariest things in that game. Holy shit.
They're
No
more
matter, no
scared
matter
of.
how strong you get, no matter how strong your equipment gets, because you can make armor and swords and stuff. But no matter how strong you get, those things will kill you in seconds.
Nice. The Death Claw of the Attic.
Of the backyard, but yes.
Oh. The Attic will be a DLC where you get to fight rats. Skaven. Oh, fucking Skaven coming at you. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Kill. um, Well, on my end, it hasn't been that long since my last stream, but God, I'm saying it like a confessional at a church. Forgive me, Father. It has been, it has been 24 hours since I last said like, share, and subscribe. Um, yeah, just on my end, exercise. We got some guests lined up for April and May. We even got someone out for May, but we still got a few slots open. So anything given, anyone who wants to hop in, welcome, of course. Um, and I'm so looking forward to this month coming because I'll have a lot of free money, and over the summer I'm going to be saving up for the trip because I have the trip, but I have to start saving, like put money aside for the actual meetup. Oh yeah, folks, don't forget September, Philadelphia. I'll be there for the next LEV fan meetup. So be there and be square. We're gonna throw hatchets. I'm looking forward to throwing.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, there's a
We, got-
place.
we
Go on.
no, I was just saying we got a place for that here in town, but I haven't been yet.
I haven't done it before myself. I like doing archery, so I know I kind of like the idea of it
Oh yeah,
in theory.
I haven't done archery since like summer camp as a kid, but I liked it.
There's once you get into a good stance and a good rhythm, oh, it's so much fun, and I can imagine it's amazing workout on the arms. But yeah,
Absolutely.
this will be my last this will be my last free month coming up to really enjoy myself, and instead of just spending it completely on booze and all that, I thought maybe I should. Oh, but I will find some money to obviously get the new mic, so don't worry about that. Um,
I'm already noticing some interesting looking thumbnail or like bookmarks you've got up there.
yeah, I've been holding some of them for a while, but others are fairly new. So with that said, yeah, let's get into our content for the evening. Um, I will start with this one because I was telling Krendar about it. Is this some AI or some English or a combination of the two?
I no
Uh,
longer shop in stores.
I no longer shop in stores. Easy and tasty. Just railed off there, but just pour flour into the boiling water. Well, yeah. Hello, welcome.
Clearly, this is boiling water. Thank you for very carefully showing us each cup as you pour them.
This
Turn on subtitles. Why? You haven't said anything yet.
boil the water. See, a very right from which country and city you are watching. It's great to see your support. Like this simple,
Engagement
fast.
meeting.
Yeah, this is pure. Even the name is so generic. Simple, fast, and delicious.
It's delicious, they say, as they've only shown it. Salt? He said just pour flour in.
Yeah, and butter.
This is already false advertising.
Stop playing with its clit.
Something wrong with that butter. It should not be taking this long to melt in boiling water.
Maybe it's right out of the
There's
fridge.
probably some sort of weird fake substitute shit.
Yeah. I'm getting a Indonesian vibe from this. So maybe
You're
they
saying
have.
that because of the lettering at the bottom. At least I assume, because
Mm.
it looked like an Indonesian or something.
Keep subscribing. Thank you, support. Keep subscribing.
Yeah. So basically what this person is showing us is that they don't understand how to make a proper roux.
Squishy. I should call her.
Might be something wrong with your gal if this reminds you of her.
I pick up the phone. You see naked and laughing. Look at her phone, just looking away. Who was that, honey? No one.
You must like it. You do not have a choice.
You must like it, Levy. Cools down a bit. The flowers really add.
This is the least dough-like dough I've ever seen.
It looks like Play-Doh.
Yeah. So when does this become delicious exactly?
Right. Also, where do you get all those ingredients from if not from a store?
Right? I like how she's making dough but without yeast. This is not dough.
And make a scone out of it, I suppose. How many times do you have to say, keep liking me? You're as needy as a bird who needs to be constantly told it's beautiful.
Roasted.
Some feta cheese.
Okay,
Well,
I'm back. You got me
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Thought it was tofu there for a minute.
You know, you got a bad recipe going if introducing tofu makes it suddenly more interesting. Is it just me, or does this parsley look like cilantro?
I'm on board for the chili pepper at least.
If that's cilantro, I'm on board. Actually,
Nah.
parsley would be okay too.
Yeah, I'd pick the parsley over cilantro. Not against it, but not that much of it. Ball.
Yeah. I love the tiny rolling pin.
It's like the English guy with the tiny little hand when he's whisking things.
Yeah. Like he's constantly like caressing things with a tiny hand.
Oh, he's done a new thing. He's on the road now. He's going to different English cities.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I gotta watch some of him then.
I can watch that next after this. It's some good shit. He's going to the bougiest places and the lamest places. It's pretty good. Actually, something I could actually do myself. I'm thinking maybe I could do that. Oh my God, lady, we get it. You're desperate.
Okay,
You know,
this is suddenly becoming actually interesting now.
write me, will you? Jesus, you're gonna start saying, "Am I pretty? Am I pretty?"
Mm.
It's like Kay's cooking with her tiny red knife. Yes. Haven't thought of that in a while. Christ.
Empyrean, long time no see, sir. How you doing?
We.
Hmm.
Looks like the padding you get in a Wonder Bra.
So she's making like feta cheese dumplings, essentially.
It's going that way by the looks of it. I can see.
I would try that if somebody made them. I would eat that.
It didn't start off strong though, did it? Like we were kind of a little bit like, oh come on, this can't just be it. But I guess it wasn't.
She shot herself in the foot with the title of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Except it probably worked as clickbait, but you know.
Yeah, it succeeded. It's like Metal Monkey and I always go in every week.
Oh, come on, you gotta put more in than that.
She's probably rationing it out. We go out to
Maybe.
McDonald's every week and try something different on the menu, and then we're always sitting there complaining about it. But guess where we are the week after? We're right back in McDonald's. McDonald's wins, we lose.
I think she wants a pen pal. Yeah. That's basically what it is when you know YouTubers and whatever or people on Twitter are comment baiting. They just want a pen pal. Oh, she deep frying him?
You see, now I'm on board with this.
Alright. I would have used a larger pot so I could have done more than 3 at a time, maybe, but I like the idea. This reminds me of this is almost like deep frying spanakopita, kind of.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a Greek, like a feta cheese pies.
Ooh, I'd be on board with that.
They're delicious.
Greek food gets a bad rap, except for its breads, which always get a pass. Rightly so for the
Bad
breads.
rap. How? How so?
Over here, it's like it's surrounded by Italian food, which is all about the heaviness, and then Middle Eastern food, which is all about the spice. It's kind of like loses.
I
That's
don't know. Over here, everybody pretty much universally loves Greek food.
a little crispier than I would have maybe expected, but that's not terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely needs more filling, I would say.
Oh yeah, those are hollow as fuck. Maybe
Should
with
have
a,
used way more feta cheese and stuff, but
a nice dipping
yeah.
sauce, or even a sauce to like drizzle over it might not be too bad. A bit of lemon on that wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, those look tasty. Maybe a lot of work though, but they look tasty enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, very fattening, probably, but tasty.
Where did I find this guy? Where?
Do you think the flowers of the corner are just like something added in by OBS, or are they actually on her cooking table?
Oh, that's a terrifying thought. Like, if you asked me that when I was like, if I took up like a hit of a blunt, I'd be like, what's real?
You don't like the grape leaf wraps? I like those. Those are good. If they're well made, sometimes people don't marinate them long enough.
The guy in question, by the way, his name is Big Nibbles.
Come with
Nice.
me while I go and eat and drink a bunch in Wrexham for some
Wrexham.
reason. I start by getting on the road and stopping off at a shop/pub/chip shop and enjoy some chicken and chips with a scenic view. Upon finally
Ooh, that
landing
looks like
into
good chicken.
Wrexham, I immediately go for a pint at a lovely little craft beer pub called Drunk Monk, then walk
Ooh.
around and take in the average
Good
views
name.
of a small town in the UK. Yes, the UK is mostly this grey and depressing.
Yes, it
Finished
is.
the day by heading into a pub called the Fat Boar for some classic pub grub that was just as underwhelming as spending money to go somewhere that's just as boring as my hometown. I spent 24 hours here, and overall,
that hot dog
Wrexham
looks neat.
was as expected for the current state of the UK. It's a small place that's struggling like the rest of us, but there are a few hidden gems that serve some cracking food and drink, and plenty of pigeons to look at if that's your thing. So
It
I give
is.
Wrexham an incredibly generous 5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Don't want Dusty to see those pigeons, man. He'll fuck them up.
Dusty, something's getting on your turf. Whoa, oh, he's off. He's off to kill some pigeons.
Yeah, he's going to get them.
He's gonna fly off to Wrexham now and just kill off the pigeon population. That'll be a point next time he's around. Next time he's going there. All the pigeons are gone, so I have to deduct the point.
Yep.
Let's actually see. Does he have any more of these? We could watch one more. We don't really have any particular major thing this time around because, well, our sweet boy. Ooh, Cheshire.
I'm making the top 10 meal deal choices.
Ah,
This is how I spent a day in Chester. Considering I've just come from Wrexham,
Ain't it pretty?
Chester immediately blows me away with its Tudor architecture
Yeah.
and city centre. So while I look at rent prices quickly and grab myself a coffee, I then head into the highly recommended Death by Tacos, which was honestly some of the best Mexican food and made me reconsider living in the depressing Midlands for the comforting style of the North.
That
The
looks
rest of the
great.
day was followed by my favourite activity whenever I'm in a new place.
I'd love to
and
try
is
that.
to get pleasantly sloshed on craft beer.
Same.
Wander around to take in the history and touch old rocks and architecture.
Same.
Hoping that it will give me some sort of road to Damascus flash and connect me to my ancestors somehow. It never happens, but if I see anything
Oh,
Roman,
this is beyond
you can
bougie.
bet I'm touching it with my bare hand. Overall, I enjoyed walking the old city walls and enjoying the slightly more polite manner of the northern people. So Chester gets a solid 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Another doggy.
That place looks cool.
Yeah, it does. I love. That's something that when you're over in America, you guys just don't have it. Your timestamp doesn't go that far back.
Yeah, true.
Jamestown, I guess, would be that far back, but that would all just be log cabins. This would be like the posh parts of it.
Yeah. I think the North American version is instead of doing that, they do the rustic thing.
Yeah,
Which doesn't mean it's old, but it's just like the style.
no, and you got your colonial styles as well and shit like that, which they're pretty, but they're like you go to Tudor England and you go, well, you don't go to Tudor, you don't go to Time Trip Machine or whatever. You go to old Tudor towns that are built on the ruins of like medieval town, which are built in the ruins of a Dark Age town, which is built in the ruins of a Roman town, which is built in the ruins of a Celtic town. And like you go back further and further, and you're like, oh, I'll just casually go down this street that's older than a lot of countries right now. You know, like it's on an ordnance map from like 1090. And they're still selling, there's still a store there with the same name as the merchant who founded it. And they're still selling the same type of like pork products. Except now it's bougie as shit. You go there and that market you walk through, like all the items there would be like farm fresh and beautiful, but the prices would just be astronomically high for what you're getting. So you look around and go, oh, that's lovely, I might be back later. You're not coming back later. They know that. You know that. You're just gonna walk up. Us poors get to look. We do not get
We've
to
got
buy.
one of those. We've got one of those downtown in my town here. Although I don't think the prices aren't super bougie, but they have like local farmers selling their stuff. You know.
Yeah, YouTube shorts make it difficult to swipe between them at times, or how you can't actually skip around in the video either. You have to watch the whole thing over and over again.
That's bizarre.
But yeah, I love. I'm thinking of doing this maybe when my flight's all scared. Well, my flight's paid up. I gotta pay off the hotel, and I've got to put away some spending money. So when that's all done, if I've got a little bit of time, I could make a quick video like this in a town like Boyle or somewhere like that, or Sligo. I'd have to bring about 200 quid in my pocket just to justify going to all these places and buying all the food and shit.
Yeah. Sligo always sounds like a slur to me.
Yeah, I used to think that as a kid myself. In Irish, it's Slagok. That's how you say it.
Oh.
Slagok. Now arriving at Slagok.
I didn't think Irish had any of those hard consonant sounds.
Really depends on the accent, like different accent. But it's Ireland, you know. You just get used to it until we have people over. Then you're like, wait, what? Oh, this is weird. This is from Jeff. Apparently, Margie Taylor Greene was on American Idol back in the day.
Of course.
My biggest worry right now is telling
And she's got no butt whatsoever.
Well, she bombed apparently, so she's got a bit of a rack going on. I'll give her that.
She was wiggling her booty though, and she was like flat.
Yeah, but she's got a bit of a rack.
She got no cakes. Yeah.
Calling sick. Sorry, boss.
Now it's time for our energetic dancer, Stephanie Sugarman. Let's hope her boss isn't watching.
Stephanie Sugarman.
Sugarman.
Aww.
What a great stage name.
Ain't it?
Good. Okay, what do you do?
I'm in marketing.
Maybe we shouldn't actually watch this, considering it might be copyrighted.
Yeah, but the song, whatever song she performs, would be too. That's okay. It's enough to know that she bombed. As
It's
expected.
not real. Marge would be worse. Yeah. It was too much to ask, as if we'd only find out about it now, right? I mean, American Idol was the biggest show on TV at the time, right? Someone would go like, "Hey."
We can make ourselves feel better with a big fluffy cat loaf on a skateboard, right?
Hell yeah. Wait, where's that?
The one I sent you in the thing.
Oh,
The
yeah. Boop. Boop, boop, love. La, la, la,
There's some
la,
sound with
love.
this one too, actually. You might have to unmute it. Flop. I like how the cat has figured out how skateboards work.
It's like the dogs that know how surfboards work, and then they get obsessed, and every day you got to take them out onto the water because they can't pull it back out onto the ocean. So after they get back onto the ground, they kind of go over to the guy and start scraping at his leg until they send them back out so they can go on the surfboard again when the wave comes in. Oh,
That's funny.
here's something from our good friend Mark Ruffalo. showing support where it matters.
The Palestinian protest shut down the Oscars tonight. Humanity wins.
You know what? I give that message 5 Ruffalos. Sorry, I give that 5 Mark Ruffalos.
Now it's right. You sound like a crazy person earlier. Oh, look at her, look at her. She was like putting off. Oh, okay, Mark. Okay, Mark. And Mark's like, no, this is seriously. Yeah, well, we got a lot of people who are fans of you over in Israel right now, and they're probably not fans of you anymore. Here's a familiar face.
Duke Bandit.
Duke Bandit.
I was expecting his face after that link.
Poop in my butt. Please stop.
I will not stop, because I am the Poop Bandit, the master of poop, the dealer of Duke. I am the one and only, the shifter of shit.
The shifter of shit. I like that one.
When I saw that link, I thought it was going to be like a kleptomaniac ferret.
Duke.
Yeah.
I've been watching more of these ones because, you know, human experience and all that. Boop.
Once when I was in New York City, I was on a dating app called Tinder.
Never heard of it.
And I was supposed to meet up with this guy at a bar. So I go
Quote
to the
unquote
bar
dating
and I'm
app.
sitting there and I look around and I think I see him and he walks towards me and he just looks me up and down and he says, "No." And he just leaves the bar.
Oof.
Wow. Rough.
I've been shot down gently. I've been shot down heavily. I've never been shot down that bad.
Bizarre voice thing she does for this, but I kind of like it.
It's not just her. It's also the main guy as well. He's the one who does it more often.
It's like a robot's trying to sing.
Shamala Hamala, the mannequin. Yeah, I like throwing it out the window. All your problems, you got to throw them out the window, including a baby that's crying on a plane. Out the window.
You know what? That sounds fair.
Oh, here's the 5-minute mark.
Have anxiety, throw it out the window. Self-hatred.
Piss off, YouTube.
That thing that reminds you of your ex and heartbreak out the window.
Unless it's convenient and useful.
Socks that doesn't even like socks, but eats them to piss you off out the window.
Window.
An airplane that's making everyone angry out the window. No.
What's this one?
Granny Hootenanny.
Oh, is this another pimp? It's another pimp. He's on a roll today.
He spelled Hootenanny wrong. Granny's got moves.
Shit, what is that? I'm gonna go get me some of that Granny Hootenanny. They move. That wiggle them no hips, you know. They go, ooh.
It stops being English after a while, doesn't it? It just becomes gibberish. It's not even a southern thing. It's exclusively a pimp thing.
That's what going to a hootenanny does to you.
Was that good for you too? I'm gonna line up a cigarette.
And speaking of smooth voices, that other link I gave you there was I wanted to show off the voices that they do with the Rogue Trader game with the Tech Priest. Don't run it just yet though. The Tech Priest and the Space Wolf. The Tech Priest sounds very Tech Priest, but what they're doing here is they're doing the inter-party banter in the game. We're not going to listen to the whole 40 minutes of it, obviously, but I timestamped it to. This is going to be two quick exchanges. Basically, it's the Sister of Battle and the Tech Priest, and then the Sister of Battle and the Space Wolf. The thing with the Space Wolf is that I feel like they took some artistic liberties with that one because I'm pretty damn sure Space Marines don't sound like that, but it does sound very cool anyway, though. So let's do it.
Crimson is a good color for battle attire. Enemies will perceive no weakness, not even if you are bleeding.
My augmentations allow me to function effectively, even in the event of extensive blood loss. This is what should concern those who dare to stand against the servant of the Omnissiah in battle.
I like your oration, bright warrior. It reminds me of the sacred hymns my sisters and I sing on the battlefield.
A good battle song gives strength to comrades and glorifies the All-Father. My songs and yours are alike in this respect, pure-hearted sister.
Love that
Grace
voice.
and strength of will. It is sad that such gifts
When he says his
fallen to
R's,
one
like,
whose soul will never
the,
be
like the
illuminated
bass
by
rumbles the
light of
table.
terror.
Limited, petty creatures often wrongly pity others who are, in fact, superior
I think.
to them.
Oh, this
Do
is
not
the
know.
Eldar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got the navigator in the upper right. She is overpowered as fuck. I'm pretty sure my navigator could solo most bosses in the game.
I need to get back into Rogue Trader. I'll probably restart from the beginning. I've played the opening so many times now that I kind of like know how to meta game it.
I've played it, the opening 3 times now, I would say, but isn't that the most tech priest sounding tech priest ever?
Hell, his name's Pascal, if I remember right, which is a very nerdy name. If you're gonna, you might as well calling him Schrodinger, you know. But yeah,
he's pretty good.
I like most of the characters, but of course I'm never gonna, whenever possible, I'm never gonna have the Eldar or the Drukhari because I'm gonna kill the filthy Xenos the moment I see them.
Yeah, I like how the Sister of Battle also sounds very Sister of Battle, and
there's a craziness behind her that I like because all Sisters of Battle need to be absolutely insane.
I believe you meant zeal.
Let's go with
the word.
Manic illumination.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of craziness, though, the unsanctioned psyker, the lady below the Sister of Battle.
Yeah.
She's fucking crazy.
If she's not shit-faced, she's like muttering to herself, which is cool.
Yeah, she's a diviner specialist, so she's hearing voices all the time, literally, warning her about things. So she's very useful, but she's hearing voices constantly, and she's unsanctioned, so she's not really like a properly trained psyker.
I also like how they gave her a Caribbean accent.
Unhinged. Huh?
I also like how they gave her a Caribbean accent, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. She's pretty cool, but actually she ended up dying in my campaign, and not because of combat, because if you go down in combat, you get back up at the end of the combat. But literally, like, a morality choice. Like, because I'm playing my character as dogmatic, the unsanctioned psyker died because of that.
I'm okay with it. It's 40k.
Well, yeah, by rights, I should have executed her myself sooner. But she ended up getting shot by the Sister of Battle at one point.
Those two were gonna have a fight at some point.
Which would probably inevitable. Yeah.
I can't really support I can't really support like for a version of 40k where you're meant to be like a good noble imperial, but also have like a Mass Effect get out of jail paragon choice that everyone's happy with. This is the grim darkness of the far future. The only people that should be happy should be the High Lords of Terra. You know, get them their fucking xenotech. Give them their money. Make sure the tides are in. All right, kill heretics. Oh, you're a heretic? Boom, done. It's very straightforward.
Yeah, actually, there's another rogue trader character you meet in the game who is exactly like that. She is very fire and brimstone.
Yeah, there's two other major families, right? There's the one you meet on the prison planet, who if you don't get to him fast enough, his face will be ripped off.
Yeah, he is the son of the rogue trader of head of the house, and so he's a member of that household. And then there's another one that doesn't get mentioned until later, but she's a little obsessed with fire. Her name is Incendia, in fact.
Is this another pimp? Damn, I had a top-loaded pimp tonight.
Look, there's a dumbass on the ladder.
Gravity is gonna gravity? Yes, it is.
Look, the dumbass is no longer on the ladder.
Told you so.
Well, actually, I guess he's technically still on the ladder. The ladder is just no longer vertical.
You see, Dusty could have flown away because he is a beautiful bird. And he has the power of flight. Oh, he's attacking the camera!
Actually, I don't know if you noticed, but I think he must be a big 40k fan, because while we were talking about Rogue Trader, he was looking very excited.
Don't attack the camera, Dusty. Okay, you're a beautiful bird. Ooh.
Many of you are very familiar with...
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
That was an earthquake. Oh my god, it's still shaking.
Look at her mic.
Yep, oh, here we go.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I thought that was in New Zealand at first, but I don't hear an accent, so she must mean something else.
No, she could
Or
have moved.
Oh, my
Yeah.
heart. Oh, my heart's going. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the video. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
And then
what
she
was
did.
that?
She's got a Galadriel vibe to her. Not by voice, but by look. Yeah, like I've never. Have you ever been in an earthquake? I've never been.
Nah, not like a stuff's actually going down. Like I've felt like little rumbles here and there, but not nearly enough to like nothing fell off a shelf or anything.
I thought this was interesting, but yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
It's
What game is this?
Is it a mod for GTA? Kind of looks like it.
No.
Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
this looks like a game that's about ragdolling car stuff.
Oh, it has audio. Boop. The crashes really let us see it.
This reminds me of a game that Jacksepticeye played once, but I don't remember what it was called.
It wasn't the one with the
Oh. Nice.
It wasn't the one with the shopping trolley by chance, was it?
I think so.
That's the one that Steph Sterling played, and
really
she...
wrapped herself around the
Whoop
bridge.
whoop doom 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 doom. Nice.
Strangely, the most dangerously fast one got through the most safely.
Yeah, because it was just skip. It was going so fast it wasn't even connecting with the with the bumps.
Yeah, but you know, it had a lot of different vehicles, and I think a shopping trolley was one of them.
Oh, I remember. Was it the one with the bike as well? There was a guy on a bike. Yeah, that did a rounds for a while. That was one of his biggest games, but they made a sequel to it and everything. Oh yeah. Who wants to see some? Who wants to see how shitty the Cybertruck's been getting so far?
Yeah. I saw a cyber wrestling thing earlier.
Yep. Let's break out the YouTube and find a Cyber Rust. I'm
I
sure.
still love the fact that the game's satisfactory. You can actually make and drive the Cybertruck. But they have it like completely pixeled out so that the wheels are squares. So you're driving this car around and it's just going thump, 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 thump because of the square wheels.
So it's like being up in Canada then.
Exactly.
Spreading Nazi conspiracy theories on Twitter, he was hard at work designing the vehicle of the future, the Tesla Cybertruck, a cyberpunk-themed rolling stock laughing out of the
It
Tesla
looks
factory.
so
No, wait, the other way
stupid.
around. Haters might say things like, it looks like a stupid boomer's idea of the future, or this is a horribly unsafe vehicle with sharp edges that isn't even good at being a pickup truck, but my god, is it a marvel of engineering. The
No.
Cybertruck is chock full of never-before-seen innovation coming from Musk himself.
It's just a big car.
Yeah, there is technically a thing in the back you can put stuff in, but the people have said it like it'd be easier to you probably put more stuff into a trunk and they'd be safer too.
Promised to put a man on Mars by 2021. The windshield wiper. Tesla patented 2 revolutionary innovations for this. A horizontal-only electromagnetic wiper and one based on laser technology. Fast forward to release day and it's a regular wiper, but bigger.
I want the
Elon
lasers.
Musk does it again. The exoskeleton body. It basically means the truck is cast as one big, single piece, and the side panels and the like are part of the car's actual load-bearing structure, as opposed to just hanging the panels on a unibody frame. This leads to a more durable structure and, most importantly, significantly lower weight, which is a huge deal with large electric pickups. An exoskeleton instead of a conventional unibody is one of the main innovations of the Cybertruck. Well, it was until they scrapped the idea and went back to a traditional unibody instead. Throttle House, a car-themed YouTube channel for divorced men, actually got to review the Cybertruck by driving it for 500
keeps
miles.
advertising all these
Their video
features and then
is
scrapping them.
concerning, to say the least, in terms of the
Elon
details
in a
we learn
nutshell.
about the Cybertruck. The headlights are pointing upward, blinding oncoming drivers instead of shining light. The rear camera stops working at night. When closing the door, the entire car vibrates.
Okay. Pretty vibrates. Yeah, everything vibrates.
It's like we developed a new material. We called it vibranium.
The driver's never use a major hazard. The interior is very cheap and creaky. The ride is also rather bumpy.
That's a shitty steering wheel too.
There are
He
no
looks like a
buttons on the
waffle.
dashboard or stops on the wheel, so you always have to look to the right at the touchscreen for everything. And then there is my personal favorite.
What if I just do my finger as well? Surely this will stop. Oh!
Oh,
Hold on,
Jesus.
it gets better.
4 carrots in one go. Yeah. Which is a whole hand.
Yeah.
Or 3. Yeah, definitely the hand of a child, but I think it would take.
Or it keeps pushing.
But wait, the car also has a vegetable peeler feature.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
That's just the edge of the door. Vegetable prep.
Now that's what I call quality engineering. All for the low price of 40,000 Tesla dollars, also known as 61,000 US dollars, for the plain base model. Oh, but who am I to judge an unexpected 52.5% or $21,000 price increase? After all, Elon Musk knows more about manufacturing than anyone else on Earth.
At this point, I think I know more about manufacturing than anyone currently alive on Earth.
Which really showed during the 2023 third quarter investor call. The Cybertruck is also gigantic. You know those needlessly huge pickup trucks? The ones that in Europe only trashy yet affluent assholes drive? Yeah, those ones. Like the Ford F-150. This version is called Super Crew 5.5 Raptor because it's marketed towards divorced middle-aged men who think they're a modern-day Clint Eastwood or something. They aren't. Look at how...
Yeah, this is, by the way, the bulk
in this picture.
This is this
that guy
is
looks so much like Sargon though.
Oh,
that one
Jesus.
in the middle.
This guy here looks like Guy Fieri's depressing brother who's cut all contact with. Like here's the thing, like oh, so many of these guys are Sargon or Nick Fuentes fans.
Oh yeah.
But
Probably.
the thing is, these are the Trump voters. It's not some random redneck hick out in the wilds. These guys live in like suburban, like little micro states, these little gated communities, and they're all fucking divorcees, or they've all lost contact with their queer like children, and it's just like this is their market. These are the guys who need like the hidden holsters and the bone broth, and they all think that like America is controlled by them with the triple brackets, and every black person is a thug. Like it's just there's this whole microcosm of people who are just all sad and they're all trying to project, when in reality the world isn't like that. But if they keep this up, they're going to make it worse than anything they've ever thought about, because it's going to be so far before people start pushing back. Oh, but don't worry, they're all armed. Great. That's a situation I want to be in. Good thing the Cybertruck is bulletproof.
Unnecessarily
I'm
huge the
I'm
F-150
so happy that Josh Forstein's attempt at politics crashed and burned.
Well, you know, you need to be at least a little bit charismatic or interesting. He's neither of those things.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in size. Jesus.
He's the largest baby I've ever seen, though.
Oh yeah. Well, Jared comes close, I suppose.
Your best friend.
Yeah, but
well, the Cybertruck
Josh looks
is
more
even
like an
bigger,
actual baby,
8
though.
centimeters wider at 2.2 meters, which is half a meter wider than a regular car. And for this gargantuan size, you get basically no storage space. You can fit in a regular-sized bicycle. On this pickup truck, it has about the same bed size as the Subaru Sambar, a micro truck compared to this 3-ton monstrosity. Also, in terms of range,
And I'll take the
Cybertruck is
Subaru.
disappointing.
Actually,
You guys-
I'll take that truck there. The Subaru one was the one in the original Gran Turismo game where I would buy and then I'd soup up and win races with. Just you'd start with the crappiest vehicle they had, and then just go to town with it. It was great.
Purple House managed to get 462
the low weight will be an asset as long as you get a stronger motor in there or something, right?
Elevation
Yeah.
of 610 meters to sea level. So
It's all about the tires
in terms of getting range
and how well they can do
car.
corners.
Their 462 kilometers is still 53 kilometers less than the advertised 515 kilometers range and 342 kilometers less than the original range
Kilometers.
Musk back then, which was 804 kilometers or 500 miles.
Kilometers.
That was the promised range for the type these guys got to try, which is the biggest, meanest version of the Cybertruck with the longest range, called the Cyber Beast. So named because Elon Musk himself is a divorced dad. Also, why we don't build cars with
whose kid is gay and doesn't talk to
Would
him?
you like to guess why we put multiple protective layers on the metal panels covering our vehicles? Is it just for fun? Or is there something outside the showroom which warrants such protective layers? Mr. Musk, Mr. Billionaire Genius, Vibranium, Neuralink, Tesla, Mars, 420 Jewish Question Rocket Man, may I present to you the concept of weather. So yeah, the Cybertruck is prone to rusting. As to how to prevent that, according to the official manual, immediately remove bird droppings, tree sap, grease, oil, tar, road salt, and dead insects, otherwise they'll stay in your car. Do not use hot water during washing because it can stay in your car. Do not use certain car shampoos because they can stay in your car. And do not wash your car in direct sunlight because it can stay in your car.
Wow.
Unsurprisingly, multiple Cybertruck owners began reporting rusty stains on their vehicles almost immediately, some of them after just 11 days. But hey, thankfully, Tesla can put a protective layer on your Cybertruck after all. That would be $5,000 extra, please. If this video so far has convinced you to buy a Cybertruck, first off, I'm sure your caretaker will love hearing all about your little plans. Second, get ready for an apparent wait time of 13 years, because according to Tesla, 2 million people put down the deposit, with the current rate of production being about 150,000 Cybertrucks per year. Theoretically anyway. Now to be fair, the rate will increase to a maximum of 250,000 per year according to Musk. If they could magically get to that number tomorrow, that would mean a mere 8-year wait time for your Cybertruck if you put down the money today.
At this point, I think I know.
You'll be suffering from onset dementia, so that's perfect timing.
But aside from the ridiculous engineering, the disastrous tech solutions, and the fact that the vehicle looks extremely stupid, the Cybertruck has a bigger, more fundamental issue. Namely, who is this thing really for? Who are the target consumer group? The Peugeot 308 is for regular people who want to get around. The Cadillac Escalade is for people terrified of minorities. The Dodge Ram and the Ford F-150 are for divorced dads fantasizing about their daughter's underage best friend. The Cybertruck, let's see, a $61,000 to $100,000 pickup truck marketed with nuclear explosion-resistant windows and steel side panels that can stop arrows and also bullets, all wrapped in a weird, cringy, nerdy science fiction aesthetic. So your target buyer is someone who is affluent, a sci-fi
Even look at the
nerd,
font they're using there.
And so, question. How many affluent sci-fi nerd doomsday preppers have you read?
Elon Musk.
I'm sure there are some. But does this
he made the Homer from The Simpsons.
Away from Tesla and occupying production lines to churn out Cybertrucks instead of regular models. Tesla's latest model, the Model Y, is now half a decade old.
I would actually
Why
drive the
focus
Homer.
on that and the others?
The Homer at least had heart in it.
As opposed to a PlayStation 1 game vehicle for tech fetishist dipshits with too much disposable income. I think I know the reason.
Cybertruck does look like it was made in PS1 graphics.
It's the original Gran Turismo.
Here's this the thing I drew on toilet paper. Now make it into a epic sci-fi truck. Also, I ripped out this sink while tripping on ketamine. You'll have to fix that.
Yeah, he was on a big ketamine binge at the time.
Within the limitations of Musk's stupid idea, unable to change the car fundamentally. If this was indeed the case, it would explain all the stupid solutions within and without. Borderline hazardous driver's field of view cannot be fixed. The boss wants this exact car shape. Gauges behind the steering wheel for quick and safe information access? Nope, sorry, the boss wants just one big screen on the dashboard. Sure, putting untreated stainless steel panels on a vehicle is a very impractical idea, and fitting them together correctly is basically impossible. Plus you have to wipe your entire car constantly with window cleaner, apparently, otherwise it'll get stained. But Elon Musk...
Yeah, the doors actually don't close properly, so they're always exposed a little bit.
You're always getting like that cold winter air inside.
Look at it!
correctly is basically impossible.
This man
Plus, you
knows
have
more
to
about
wipe your entire
manufacturing than
car
anyone
constantly
on
with window cleaner, apparently. Otherwise, it'll
He
get
could have put
stained,
this
but
money
Elon Musk
into
said stainless
fucking
steel
helping
panels,
with
so it has to
COVID.
be that way. By the way, the Cybertruck steel panels aren't even bulletproof. I know this because Aiden Ross tried shooting at it.
Oh,
Aiden
yeah.
Ross is a Cybertruck owner, as if the car needed any more bad press. If you don't know who Aiden Ross is,
I
good
don't
for
know
you.
who this person is, but I see him sitting with Tate, so that tells me all I need to know.
Oh, he got Tate rearrested. Did you hear about this?
No.
So they're actual, well, they kind of act like friends, and there was going to be new allegations put into from some girls out of the UK towards the Tate brothers, and Romania could then basically extradite them back to the UK to face trial. So in private, Tate told Ross that this is going to happen and they're going to leg it. The very next day on stream, Aiden Ross brought up the entire dialogue between the two of them.
Nice.
Without even realizing it. Oh, it gets
Like
worse.
on this picture, Tate's just like showing this guy his dick the whole time.
Oh, you don't know how I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it if they show it.
Obviously, I'm touching. You know girls don't like big dicks, right? Shut up and listen.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, yeah. I didn't want to spoil it for you. It's classic. Gotta get that.
Sniff those farts.
Gotta get that ball stank right up those nostrils. That's where the real alpha G energy is, right?
Wow.
So they
What
shot
a
at the
little bitch.
Cybertruck, and surprise, it's not actually bulletproof. The steel just breaks under the impact and collapses inward.
It's probably already broken.
No, it wasn't, dude. It was not already broken, bro. Yo, Elon, I need a new truck, please, bro. No, shut up, Elon.
I think Aiden might be like.
He says bro all the time.
I think Aiden might actually be like one of us under deep cover because he calls out the stupidity of all these people who want to use him as an ally, and then he got the Tate brothers rearrested, and I'm just thinking like, could he be an undercover agent for us in the Illuminati that secretly control the world? Like, I can only hope so. We have to get him to introduce him to like someone like Nick Fuentes. Oh, that'd be great.
Oh no.
How could he fuck it up? Oh, just think of the possibilities.
So many of them.
So,
I need a new
the
truck.
Cybertruck might not be the best vehicle in terms of all of its characteristics, but at least it has a cool camping setup, right? The Cybertruck base camp. Wow, that place looks totally like the one Star Wars planet with the big trees, where they did the speeder chase thing. With the base camp, you'll feel like a galactic pioneer, camping on strange new worlds or something. In your sleek, angular sci-fi tent, here's what the base camp actually is. Congratulations, your Cybertruck has a butthole now, for the low price of $3,000.
It's a cloaca.
Do you have any idea what kind of a tent you can buy for $3,000?
Look at that.
Practically a pop-up house. Why not buy that?
It's
instead
Elon.
and carry-
You're returning to the womb. Elon's womb.
Oh.
Freud does his puffing heavily
didn't
on
know
his
he was
cigar.
unbirthing.
Unbirthing too.
on the bed of your, pickup truck. With that, let's talk about the overarching ideology behind the Cybertruck. It's an ultra-expensive doomsday vehicle with sharp
All
hazardous
this
angles,
money wasted.
massive weight, and lights that blind everyone
It's
else who's
hilarious,
driving a
but
literal tank on the road.
it looks like the introduction to Robot Wars. 3, 2, 1, activate, and then it just catches fire. Oh, Sir Kills-a-Lot's coming out to put it out of its misery. That was what has to be the lowest one yet. Now here's Jeremy Clarkson to say a slur.
If you are in an argument with another car, you will win. And so, a core part of the cyberpunk genre on which the Cybertruck is based is it being set in a dystopian, high-tech future where the rich are above the law, corporations are more powerful than governments, and anyone not part of the ruling class is left to fend for themselves. The Cybertruck matches this dystopian way of thinking rather well. It is fundamentally designed for one thing and one thing only: to overpower and roll over everyone else on the road. Regular people who cannot afford $100,000 armored monstrosities to keep them safe from those who can. This is the future Elon Musk wants. The future we're headed towards right now, unless we come up with an alternative. What a disaster. There are almost no positives about the Cybertruck. Even the Turtle House guys seemingly had to invent reasons to like it to try and cram more positive things into their video.
And the backseat passengers get to enjoy YouTube, Netflix, Twitch.
Yeah.
And so do we. And that was and that's not new to this car. No. You know, obviously even like other Teslas like the Model S have it, but
It works really well.
Yeah, great. Let's have YouTube videos playing in the front while you're trying to drive.
Quick to respond. It does what you want.
Wow, the screens, they're high resolution and you can touch them and they react. Functioning touchscreens in a $100,000 car. We're definitely putting that in our review. In their end summary, the only positives they could say about the Cybertruck is that it handles well, that people look at it, it's fun to kick it, and that it's cool how Tesla had the balls to make something this stupid to begin with. What a perfect indictment of this stainless steel trash fire. At this point, the most entertaining thing about the Cybertruck is watching Tesla fanboys struggle with the sunk cost fallacy, doing their best to pretend that the vehicle they shelled out $61,000 to $100,000 for is not a badly designed, ridiculous-looking, low-quality piece of shit. From a man currently spreading the Great Replacement Nazi conspiracy theory on his failing social media platform.
No! It's ruined!
You're sitting at a red light. The novelty
As stupid as it looks, I do actually kind of like it.
Maybe it's
The
your
look,
imagination, but
all the
gaps in
practicalities are so shit.
You think you saw a car full of teens.
All he has to do is just install some fucking machine gun headlights. That's all he had to do. But he didn't even do that. And you know what? He would fuck up in some way. They wouldn't open up right, or they'd turn sideways.
Laughing at you earlier. You are now $100,000
Dollars of debt for a meme, and you feel nothing. Ah, baby. Don't worry, they can still vote and blame minorities for this. Oh, God. Oh, from one crazy to another. This is a name.
That's a hell of a name.
Should I try to tackle it, or should I just be done for hate speech right now?
Just go ahead and turn yourself in before you've even said it.
We're going to call him, this is the tallest captive elephant in India. Partially blind to kill 13 people and 3 other elephants during his lifetime. Yet they love him. Look at him. He's huge.
That thing is huge.
He's
still got the bloodstains on his trunk. Did you see that?
Yeah. They gave him a fucking, like, head piece to increase his size. He looks like... He looks like one of the dinosaurs the Lizardman ride in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah.
About to scale, too. Oh.
Jeez, that is massive.
They love their elephants over there. Here. Let's do this. Not the whole thing. Well, it's only 10 minutes, so it's a big deal. So, a date with Jessica.
Oh dear. I see he's enjoying one of his apples.
Yeah.
YouTube, I want you to look at this set right here that we are about to.
That looks expensive.
Yeah, $165.
Sweet, delicious.
Dollars.
Oh man, YouTube.
Oh my God.
Ask for extra wasabi and another jar of this good stuff and they delivered.
Have you ever under-ordered in sushi place?
I usually go to a sushi place where you can just keep ordering as you go.
Yeah. So I always, like, I've never been like, oh wow, I won't have enough of this. I've always ordered a little bit too much. In fact, where Elf King lives, every Thursday there's a restaurant. There's actually a few sushi places in where they live, and they have an all-you-can-eat for, I think it's $20. So it's
That's
just
pretty good.
Oh, it's great. We were looking around for ages to find some good parking for it, and eventually I was like, we don't have to go here. And oh no, when you see what they give you, and it was solid stuff. Highly recommended. But like obviously they try to get you on the fucking drinks and shit. Now for some reason I just want to know, what does Dusty think of sushi prices? Look at the little wiggle. Look at the little wiggle.
Like buying sushi like a la carte is always expensive, but the $20 for all you can eat is a great price.
It's only one day, and I was surprised the place doesn't get that much traction. It was only half full. I thought it would be packed out the rafters.
I wonder what kind of a weeb or not weeb, what kind of bougie-ash place that Cobes has gone to here. It's like a two-person meal being $160. This must be some fancy ass shit.
I imagine their drink also was super expensive as well.
Probably. Looks good though.
It does. It's rare that we see positive food with Cobes. Because he didn't cook it.
Exactly. I like that thing on the left on the black plate. That looked really good.
Yes, I'm taking my girl.
That doesn't look very good at all.
Oh god, it said Easter blessing and he looks like an egg.
For some sushi and good times, or hang with my buddy Aaron.
Hey, Bird.
Oh, this is for 3 people? Hold on, pause.
Okay, the booze is what they paid their fortune for, almost certainly.
It says $165 date with Jessica, but there's like a friend there too?
I don't know.
What kind of date do you just invite your buddy on? Is to be a third wheel? What the fuck?
But we're going to peg out on sushi. You'll be right
That's
back.
very Cobes.
Very. Maybe he didn't trust Naked and Laughing since they've been fighting so often. That he needs like
a bodyguard.
You
Yeah.
gotta respect for the Asian culture.
You gotta have respect for the Asian culture. Oh, dude.
They get a laugh when they're watching like people try to use chopsticks.
Yeah, Cobra should try shaving his head. I mean, I've always said, if I ever start going bald, I'm just gonna shave off whatever's left.
Yeah, look at
stopped on it.
Right? Look at Cobes and like to see how much he is just like balding. Tell yourself, do you really want that? Is that what you want to look like?
Shave the rest off and then get another cool hat.
That is a nice big piece of eel.
Eel.
Like, remember that hat he ruined a while ago?
Which one? He's ruined them all.
Okay, I'll try a piece of eel because
He has a pretty good, like cowboy style hat going for a while.
Yeah, and then he turned it into a triporn hat.
Which was still cool.
Ooh, there's the mysterious third person. I wonder if that's Darth Linney.
Well, he introduced him at one point.
If it's done right. I think it melts in your mouth.
Could also be Clint.
I'm usually just such a...
Why does he wear a bunch of rings on a necklace?
That's the only reason why I said they should have been
separated. It's falling apart. Hold up.
Oh, why do... Even with friends.
Oh.
You like it?
Yes. Oh.
You said you don't think you ever had eel before?
Lovely. Lovely.
He loves it.
Excuse me. Wow. That's really good eel. But that was
I had it once. I didn't really like it, but it might have just been cooked poorly. I don't know.
You can do eel in all different ways. I like it.
I didn't have it at a sushi place, so. You forgot how gross he is at eating? Well, look at
Look at him. Look at him and despair.
The maw. You can't escape the maw.
That wasabi is definitely spicy enough.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is exciting, but. Okay, there we go.
Check my gal out. Sushi.
Check my gal out for some sushi? That doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does if you know how to cruise. He looks so sad about that. Maybe don't spend so much.
Plum sake.
Plums?
Oh, he buys like $50 pizzas, right?
Yeah, $80 sometimes.
Goes down like water, and I'm like, shit.
The weirdest one ever, he got like a Wendy's that was like $60. How do you spend that much at Wendy's?
That's a good question. Do you get like 2-3 combos all for yourself?
Right? And he said that was before any sort of like shipping or delivery fees. Like, what the fuck, man?
The waitress we had at the restaurant was super nice.
I wasn't looking at her.
I was able to like give a little bit of a tip, you know.
Swear.
I wanted to because
I wanted to give her my tip.
Food was excellent.
She didn't smell like Wendy's, but she made the white stuff come out.
That's called a Frosty, sir.
No, he's banned from Frosties.
It's a literal local brew. Yeah, Casper's growing.
As opposed to a figurative local?
And we're starting to get our own local brewery.
Craft beer was about only a matter of time.
Outlaw used to put tobacco in his product, but he was getting sued by all the big chew companies, Copenhagen and Skoll, and they basically said if you don't take the tobacco...
Look how his face has gotten real bloated over the past while. Everyone thinks that's gum disease. But he's really gotten fat on the face. And I think a good chunk of that is his meads, because there's so much sugar in them. Feed and mutton. Yeah, like he's just doing...
Quote mead.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, there still is plenty of other things besides the alcohol in it.
And then Congress passed a law that said you gotta be 21 and up to enjoy tobacco. So
Just tobacco. Not tobacco, just tobacco.
And keep his company or get sued. And after Congress passed that law...
He looks so sad.
Also took the nicotine out of his tobacco chew. And it is what it is.
All right, we're on the clock, so we gotta move on from you there, Cobes. I just want to show off his meal because it was actually him eating something that didn't look terrifying.
Right.
Unlike this,
we don't think we've ever seen that before.
It's rare, but he has actually eaten real food. See this, by the way? There she is.
Apparently.
There she is, right there, and she's.
Green Cobra.
Yep, there. That's Jessica right now.
Nice, sweetie.
Oh God, are they having a fight? Why is there blue light in this room?
Is it a scary sign that she's renamed her identity to be wrapped up in his name and identity?
There's a big argument whether or not she's trying to get pregnant to kind of lasso him in.
Yeah.
Also, get this: her parents said you can't come back from this trip.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
This is going well.
Ain't it? And they've been fighting on stream. They're fighting off. Hell, she's streaming non-stop, way more than Cobes, and that's saying something. Okay. Of course, when we show up, of course, to go quiet.
I'm afraid of sourdough.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. That smells nice.
I am now afraid of sourdough.
It was amazing.
I love sourdough. Almost as much as I love to shill. So, if you are so inclined, please like, share, and subscribe. Please check out the links down below for Krendar and your boy as over on Twitch, where after this, I'm going to be heading over to do the last watch party for the month. We're going to be watching some Avatar. And if you want in, you just have to subscribe over on Twitch. And, you know, we have a stream goal. Anything given, Krendar gets his cut, seeing that he's here. And don't forget to, if you give 5 or more, you'll be able to be partaking of a shot for, on IOU. I'll owe you a shot, basically, on the 3rd of next month, when I'm having a drinking stream. Because I'm not drinking every week does not mean that I've stopped drinking. Just I'm taking a big old step back. And I'm actually really glad.
Step one step at a time.
I really don't like the idea of cutting myself off from booze forever. But, you know, I'm not complaining so far, and that's a pretty great sign. We're on week 2 now. So, I'll last one more week. I'll be very proud of myself. Boop, 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 boop.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This farmer somehow raised a giant chicken.
That is a huge cock.
It's white though, what the fuck? The internet lied to me.
That's how we know this is
AI.
Woo
woo! Whap.
That's almost a good recovery.
In case you didn't know, sheep wag their tails like dogs if they're excited to see you.
Yep. They never wagged their tail around me. Bastards. Joke's on you. I'll be wearing your hair and I'll be eating your flesh pretty soon.
Oh, damn.
Wait, no, that's why they don't like me.
Guy wanted to show how safe the UAE is, so he left his laptop, phone, and car keys on his car for an hour.
Yeah, because they're all super wealthy. Except for all the slaves that they keep. But they're not allowed to that part of town. Literally, they're not allowed to that part of town.
Not surprised.
Pancake.
No.
This cat hates seeing cats in video games.
Oh no!
One of my subscribers made an engine out of Legos.
I've seen people do that. Hell yeah! Erotic.
Nice.
Now hook it to something.
I knew Australia had big bugs, but this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally bigger than Hollow. Like what?
Is that a Tyranid?
Oh my god.
Oh! Well, that was just silly.
And yeah, we're outside and Mr. Softy followed us.
Mr. Softy?
This hyena thought
Oh,
this
damn.
was dead and had an easy meal.
It's clearly moving. You've only got yourself to blame.
He's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
The police in Puerto Rico use school buses as undercover police vehicles.
When do we ever get an undercover school bus?
That's awesome.
No! No!
I'll give you a piece.
My chicken!
The whole piece is mine, bitch.
That is a regal looking dog.
Right?
Do not poking.
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Do not poking.
That was cute as hell. We gotta watch that other one that he had too.
Which was?
I don't know, just go back. There was another new one that you hadn't watched yet.
Okay.
Teacher, guess how gravity works. Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is your
daily dose of internet.
I like the emphasis on your. Hello?
Womp da womp womp womp.
I had to do that one faster, Teach.
His dad tried to save his trampoline from being blown away in the wind.
Bennett, get out of there.
He'll be taken to. He'll go to Oz.
Oh my gosh.
Bennett! There it goes.
Oh, Jesus.
No, thanks. Nope.
Yep, the phoneinator.
Yeah.
Her phone fell out, but she did eventually get it back.
She's so lucky that didn't go in the water.
Happened to me with a passport once. Whoa. Oh no!
Oh.
That is a
Sometimes
very
during a
impressive security
snowstorm,
system.
You can actually get lightning.
Yep. Don't see it very often here, but over in America, Jesus. Oh no!
Sarah!
Oh.
Jericho, come here.
What the fuck? Look at he's like, man, no one ain't. He's so glad that someone filmed. For once, he's glad there's a security camera on him because he's instead of he's thinking like, oh, of course, yeah, the black man's gonna steal shit, and now he's like, did y'all see that?
Coffee when this happened on his front lawn.
Oh damn.
Slow speed chase.
If you don't like my singing, I'll stop, okay? Twinkle,
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. This poor guy is scared of the cat.
Damn.
The cat is stalking him.
It's okay. It's just a kitty kitty.
Bork.
See? It's okay.
One of my subscribers has a pet frog that ate a lightning bug.
What?
Oh shit.
That's kind of cool, but think of how terrifying that would be. You're
Here's
getting
a
slowly
quick action
digested.
idea for people with long hair.
Oh, I've seen. I tried to do this once.
Uh-oh. So dapper.
These two people just won an award.
No!
What a flimsy word.
Opa!
I found a cool website that keeps track of all the pipes and cables that are on the ocean floor right now.
That's a lot.
Internet is a series of
That is the end of
tubes.
this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very
It is.
soon. Later.
That is cool.
Hate it.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious all the arguing that went on during the series of tubes thing. Everybody making fun of this old man when he was completely correct.
Agreed.
Not literally tubes, but figuratively tubes. Yes. Bandwidth is a thing.
All right. We. By the way, before I click on this, I just want to say. Actually, there's two things I want to watch. This and the other thing.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched the episode where Lush was on, because we're nearly at 1,000 views now on that video.
Pretty girl.
And topic.
Welcome to this educational video on how we make our sweet clothes for humans on stupid planets like yours.
First off,
Hey, I've seen this porn.
it's very important to us that we use 100% unethically sourced materials. Like this alien, selectively bred for the cotton that regrows almost instantly when you rip it out. And just how do we get the perfect colors for your regular human clothing needs? You control the oxygenation of the blood. More oxygen means brighter. Less means darker.
I'm learning so much today.
We have aliens for all kinds of colors. Now, the more no fun allowed legions like hate mongers think using alien materials at all is heretical. However, we think there's a perfectly religious argument to be made that it's actually totally sweet and kinda metal. For example, these metal men we found, whose souls stay trapped in their bodies.
Necron reference.
No matter how much you force,
Little Necron.
reshape them, making for the perfect aglets for our drawstrings. Now that's metal.
And yes, kids, that's what it's called, an aglet.
And for those crybabies among you who want to know what happens to an alien once it's lived out its usefulness, they're sent to this beautiful field to live out the remainder of their lives.
Come on.
So if any
Oh.
of you are thinking about
Come on. Yes. We both know it was wrong.
buying a hoodie or t-shirt, after all the effort we just put in, you will be marked for death when we reach your planet for rejecting Space King.
Space King.
RSP to Space King.
I want
official Space King merchandise that can
I want more Space King shit than I want actual 40k lore. Like merch right now. Like I want also I like the hate monger when he mentioned that chapter, that legion. I'm like, okay, those are whatever they are, they're clearly the Black Templars of this world. I love how much they know about this shit.
It's a very good parody based on good knowledge.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of from parody to sequel. Ooh.
Also, this is proof that we can't have another sequel after this one because they can't title it that way again.
Oh,
Otherwise,
they can't.
here we'll
Yeah.
be watching the movie.
It could be Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetle. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'd be like beat ... That'd be clever, actually. This will be fun. I've heard about this, but I haven't seen it.
Same.
Yo. This is the correct song to start on.
The bridge.
Yes.
I really want to go home.
Is that Lydia?
Mm.
Yeah.
Want to go home.
The juice is loose.
All right.
You know, everybody's reaction to this so far has been like, "Oh, look, the movie nobody wanted," or whatever. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? How do you not want more Beetlejuice?"
I'm down. I loved even the cartoon, and the cartoon went nowhere. I loved it.
The cartoon was fun. I used to watch that on, on the mornings before going to high school.
By the way,
But,
this is also a great trailer too. Alien Romulus. They remembered that Alien is best when it's a horror, so they gave us horror, and that's good.
Good. I like how they got the original actors all back too.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that.
The tone of that trailer was so good, like the slow, creepy "Daylight Come" song from that they did in the first movie. Yes, great choice.
Okay. Well, what's this? Oh God.
Gentle kissing sensation.
Versatile. It looks like a GIF from like a when you're playing like a 4X game and you meet like an enemy leader and it just has this cheap animation where it repeats over and over again.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting Civ 6 vibes.
Papa yetu 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 tuni.
Get it? Vibes?
Vibes.
I'm actually super curious what Civ 7 is going to end up being like.
If they even ever make it.
I hope so. I think they said they're working on it.
All right, here's one thing. I was actually briefly in a I was in a binge to learn as much as I could about the Civ series, and something that I think Rosencraft said that is 100% true. Every Civ game up to the current one took all the lessons learned from the previous games and put it in until this one where they're forcing you to basically they've either dropped some of them or they're making you pay more for it. Like the mechanics used to they would learn something each and every one. Well, this one they didn't. They dropped so much of it. It just kind of sucks, man. Like because it's not going to be behind a paywall, or they've just dropped really good ideas.
Behind a paywall? What?
Yeah, like DLC, but they're not gonna. By the looks of it, they're not gonna do any more DLCs for this current game.
That reminds me of what they did with how Beyond Earth came out and it was a little bit meh, but then they fixed it up a bit when the expansion came out, the DLC for that. Actually, they did one thing that was really cool in that game I liked, which is they had like movable cities.
Yeah.
And there was actually an achievement in the game, I think, where if you killed a military unit by ramming it with your city. That was actually very hard to do. It took multiple turns to move your cities, so it was almost impossible to aim it at an enemy.
I gotta tell you that the like to me that will never be the same as Alpha Centauri due to the amazingness of the lore and shit. But what you
Yeah.
could do is just give me some fucking Alpha Centauri there, Sid. You and Brian could sit down and be like, right, let's just remaster it, even with the same engine using now for the latest Civ game. That's okay with me. You did it with. That's what Alpha Centauri was. It was just a DLC.
I would like to see a Civ 5 or a Civ 6 take on Alpha Centauri.
Oh,
that could be neat.
Imagine.
Although one thing they had in Beyond Earth that I thought was cool is that they had like a factional sort of alignment system where you could have like the people were having a fight between should we stay
human
there was like the Puritans or like the Xeno
there was 3
files, I guess. Like there was 3, but like the 2 big ones I'm talking about are like the should we assimilate alien DNA and evolve ourselves, or should we stay pure?
Harmony. It was like Harmony, survivalist, and I think purity, and each one would alter the people, and you could have different endings, and it was all really interesting in theory. In practice, it was.
The third one was like going more mechanical and technology based.
Yeah, you just upload yourself to you become the Endless from Endless Space. Basically, you end up just uploading yourselves to like, AI. Which is kind of cool.
I like the Harmony ones, like where you become more alien because there was like alien gases of the planet that would hurt you, but if you became alien hybrid, then they would heal you instead of hurt you.
Yeah, it's the same in Alpha Centauri when you picked if you wanted to go more ecological, you'd eventually work with planet instead of try to destroy it. It's just that idea taken to a more modern day take.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh, you want to see my itty bitty bunny milkies?
Sure, but not on stream. I'll get in trouble.
Okay, just this once.
Is this Belle Delphine as a rabbit?
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be
a Helldiver.
Join the Helldivers.
That's great.
See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy.
Managed democracy.
Become a hero. Become a legend.
Helldivers is so leaning into it.
A Helldiver.
Beautiful.
So,
for Super Earth.
You know what the thing is? It's played up as a parody, but you know in the anime Evangelion, the woman with black hair and she's got like a
no,
red
I've never
coat.
Seen it.
A red coat.
But come on,
well, and anyway,
watching it knows it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I always get her name wrong, Masaki or something. At a anime convention in like Portland, they had a girl dress up as her and hold out like pamphlets and tell her to go over to the booths to join the army. It was a recruitment, and they were using fucking anime girls to get the young weebs to sign up for a 4-year tour of service. Fuck's sake. That is terrifyingly effective. Like, that would work.
Yeah, that is funny. Also, I could totally go for some of that Bunny Heresy, though. She was pretty cute.
Yeah, she was very
a little bit airheaded on the personality, though.
You wouldn't get that reference, but you'd get this reference. Hell yeah.
Hey guys, I'm in the Florida Everglades and I'm waving hello to a swamp puppy. Check out this smoke show. This guy's a monster.
Keep him away from Dusty.
Very angry veiled chameleon, that's for sure. I named him Chad. You're coming home with me, Chad, and you're gonna tell me what that 20-foot python is. I snuck up behind this 3-legged swamp puppy. He doesn't even know I'm here.
He'll grow back.
A cluster of Brooks king snakes, one of my favorite native snakes in the Florida Everglades. And you can't forget a handful of tokay geckos. Ooh, a brown water snake. Yoink. Tropical orb weaver. Boop. Look at this brown water snake posturing up to...
Oh man, that Grounded game has so many orb weavers.
Finally, a python. Yoink. Better tell me where that 20-footer is right now. We're still looking. You really gotta watch out for cars, Mr. Whippoorwill. Look at this dude.
Duder.
That's a weird looking
Bird. Yeah.
You can't escape
Bird
the
with a
yoink.
beard.
This is a gorgeous baby mud snake. Isn't he so cute?
That is pretty.
The bugs aren't too bad in these.
And he finds a cottonmouth right there. Look.
A spicy boy. A cottonmouth.
Oh, gee, with its mouth wide open, ready to attack. He is so chill about things that could just kill him. Oh, we have to watch this before we round up this evening. Dare is coming back.
Oh.
Daryl Gates said, quote, every drug user should be shot and killed in the streets.
But I do believe that we've got to get serious.
That is the center and core tenet of the DARE philosophy, by associating drugs with violence. Drugs are not violent. Try doing some. Legalize heroin! Every drug
I actually might need to check this real quick. I can't actually watch people jack up on dope. It's a thing of mine. I can't really look at needles and shit. Looks pretty safe.
I don't think anybody's actually doing any during the. Looks like.
Well, he might just cut it as like stock footage.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to pee, so.
Illegal! Ignorance is killing people. Poverty.
I'll be right back.
Heroin is a medicine. Look
no.
Dr. Barbara, physician and scientist in Switzerland, using heroin to treat
See what I mean?
psychiatric.
It's a pretty strong medicine, though.
Well, yeah, but anything can be, you know, alcohol is a pretty strong medicine, but yet we still can drink beer. You know,
She's
you can
not
have
wrong
beer,
there.
You can have jungle juice, moonshine stuff, you know? Like, we do these things and we make them so that people can consume them safely. People don't want to talk about oxycodone, don't want to talk about pain meds like that, and we need to be talking about opioids being more accessible and safe.
This is Haley, the only protester outside the International DARE conference in Las Vegas, where inside, hundreds of future DARE officers are being
looks like
trained
somebody
by
who does a lot
seasoned
of drugs.
veterans. Like Retro Bill, who once told me, by way of a roll-in TV set in 5th grade, not to do cocaine
Retro
to join
Bill.
a gang.
These illegal drugs are always bad for you. Marijuana is also a harmful drug. Say no.
Retro Bill, capital R-E-T-R-O.
Holy
capital
shit.
B-I-L-L. Also
He's
known
still
as
alive.
National Drug Safety and Self-Esteem Buddy.
He's avoiding drugs.
Hey everyone, I'm Retro Bill, your DARE safety buddy. Cool.
I've been motivationally speaking professionally for 25 years. I was somebody who just
I like
constantly
the fact he's
asked
calmed
myself,
down at least.
what is my calling in life? And when I would go out and speak to kids,
I kind of love that jacket. He looks like the king from Fallout New Vegas.
and letting kids know that those men and women that wear a badge are friends.
Guy Fieri.
They're not foes. There's
I like the psychedelic shirt, but also the checkerboard was good too.
Yeah, he's got good sense of
They're all
style.
bad, and all they want to do is beat people up and throw people in jail. But I've had the luxury
For the
of these
pompadour,
25
maybe.
years professionally to work with the DARE office.
Hey, you got to ensemble it, you know.
Tell you, that
I like how the pompadour has
are
been
in law
growing as he ages.
100%.
I like how it wiggles.
Your DARE officers are always there to help you keep safe, drug-free.
I got a Pee Wee Herman vibe from this, which is extra ironic.
His 80s pompadour is just starting to come in, but now it's like all the way up there and it wiggles around.
Not for the first time today. He reminds me of Ronnie Rotten from Lazy Town.
And violence-free.
Cool. And by the way, I'm talking urban schools.
Urban.
Caucasian in the building. And
She
I
was
know
too
a lot of
hyperactive
those
to
kids
fit in, though.
are going home to tough lives.
You said you were part Cherokee as well?
Yeah. I got native blood in me, so which is really important when I hold that dear to my heart.
Of course
They're
it
also
does.
going home in many cases to difficulties in the home. We never know. You could watch a documentary on television. You can see a news segment on TV.
Wiggle,
right?
wiggle,
you
wiggle.
can read a book. You can read a quote.
Wiggle.
right? You can hear a speaker speak. It could be a teacher, a counselor.
A teacher. Oh, Brett Keane, write your script.
Just know this.
Yeah.
Something will click for somebody in a positive way.
DARE, Drug and Alcohol Resistance Education. Many of you who went to school in the 80s and 90s may remember DARE.
Dare was really fun because it got people on drugs.
Probably did, ironically.
Oh, they admitted it. They admitted it was an absolute disaster.
Schools until 1998 when it lost all of its federal funding.
Let's make the kids more aware of these cool drugs.
Students of
Yes.
the DARE generation
This is before the internet. Yeah, they were more likely to take drugs. Yeah.
to use drugs than any other generation before them.
But now, guess what? Dare is motherfucking back, y'all. No more getting high, because it's 2023. Shit's all different now. You got fentanyl, all bad. You got vaping, giving all the kids popcorn lung. So, Dare is back in this bitch.
Dare is moving forward into the next millennium. You heard it here first. If you'd like to see our complete documentary, Dare Conference, which features interviews with the president of Dare, Retro Bill, the Dare Student of the Year, Dare Officer of the Year, the Captain of Dare Mexico, and other concerned school security officers, go to our Patreon.
Some of which haven't been arrested for sexually assaulting people. I honestly, like, Dare is Dare is just fascist propaganda shit. Obviously, you need to be careful. Wait, hold on, is he using a dog?
Yeah.
www.
Did he just get his dog and start slapping the keys? That's what drugs will do to you, man. It'll turn you into a werewolf.
Oh, that's actually just him. Yeah.
This is a good one. Because we don't, because we did Daily Dose earlier, and because, oh, Sir Steve-O! We have to check in on Sir Steve-O after this. He's got a new thing.
Hey, do you remember that one song from 2020 that we were forced to listen to every single day? Yeah, but no one was forcing you to listen to it. You could have just turned it off.
I like her ring light looks like...
How dare you say that?
Hold on.
I'm gonna make
you can see the camera there.
Listen to it just because you said that. You really don't need to play.
Yeah, the ring light, I thought that was like a Riddler question mark.
I know what it sounds like.
You've been playing too much Arkham City. I like the intense look on her face.
Okay, but can you just play the real version? Because your renditions kind of suck.
So I've never heard this song before.
You will.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, it's a song everyone's stuck in their head for like a year.
What's this have to do with 2020? This song is much older.
Yeah, but it was everywhere in 2020.
No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
It's been so long since I felt the embrace of another human. Dang it, you're right. That was so catchy.
Oh my goodness, what the heck? Now it's gonna be stuck in my head all day, and it's all your fault.
Okay, well, I gotta go.
Mission accomplished.
I love how she looks like she's about to cradle the ukulele one more time and then beat it over the head of someone with it.
Yeah.
Like, goodbye, old friend. You mother fucking.
She does it. She does a good job with the facial acting there, you know.
Yeah, or the lack thereof. Like, you need this.
And and the like dramatic pauses. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah. When you hear Leo Vacar is retired, he's our Taoiseach. He retired. He's our
what?
Our Taoiseach.
What's that?
That's our Prime Minister.
Oh.
Kathleen, I'll tell you one thing. It's a fierce warm day today. We should go down to the park, Kathleen, and go banging.
It's
go banging.
No. Come here to me. Did you hear that Leo Varadkar is retired?
The Taoiseach, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Leo,
he's retired. He's finished. He's gone.
Leo Varadkar, Kathleen.
Say it.
He's not gone, is he, Kathleen?
He's gone, Michael.
Oh, Kathleen, I feel emotional. He was a man of the people, Kathleen. He done so much for the working classes of Ireland.
No, he didn't.
Kathleen, on waiting lists and health care and housing and everything, Kathleen.
He did such a good thing.
Leo, you're the man. If you can't do it, no, damn you, cruel world. Not Leo. Damn you to hell, cruel world. Why did they do it, Kathleen? The people ran him out by writing bad things on the internet. Shame on you, Ireland. You shower a what, Kathleen? Hey, there's my hole, Kathleen. I would have hung the bastard from the rafter. Fucking good luck to him. He never gave a shite about anyone, Kathleen.
No, he didn't.
That big oh, Jesus, Kathleen, if I got a hold of him, Kathleen, I'd fish him. No, I wouldn't fish him, Kathleen, because he'd like that. Fuck you, Leo.
He made a reference to the fact that Leo was our first our first openly gay one, but then he passed, like, he didn't do anything to help any group. He's just another suit. That's all he was. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's gone. Not that he was like He wasn't like a monster or anything, but he was. That's the same. Like there was nothing at all about him. Here's some ickiness. Smoking. Didn't they watch Dare?
Dare to smoke.
I'm gonna make my tobacco tree. What do you think, Dusty? Do you think we should be all breaking out the doobie situations now?
He needs some Excedrin.
Good choice of music.
Mm-hmm.
Think they'll just completely vanish?
I'm curious about the corruption that's going to be leaking into the soil itself.
Imagine being in a house somewhere and you have the soil room that you just have this in.
Yeah.
For a year.
It's just a secret viewing room.
Ooh, stuff's going to the surface.
Nuclear goop.
And yet in Fallout you'll find that packet and smoke it just fine.
Yeah. It's like breaking down the soil or something too.
Yeah. The soil's also gonna go through some changes, but damn. Mead's coming along nicely, Tubes. Jesus. Actually, it looks more palatable than Cobes' mead. Oh, it did sprout! Holy shit!
Oh, the smell.
Yeah, but can you smoke it?
Oh.
Sausage! Let's turn it into sausage. Cigarette and soil, 1 year sausage! The filters, of course, remain, because they're not...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not natural. They ain't gonna biodegrade for shit.
Less green than I was expecting. It's like the green was all on the outside against the glass.
Damn. Well, tobaccos were leaves, so they would degrade, and the paper would degrade, but... Yeah. Look at this. You will live, little plant.
Yes, this is reverse. This is us watching it. It's actually just slowly dying.
Yeah. Still, can't say, like he said, he can't say he didn't try. Weird. Photo owl time lapse. Alright. Neat.
All that green forming and then disappearing was weird, though.
Gotta
I'm sure you've heard the news of NASA discovering city lights on a planet 7 trillion miles.
No, actually, I haven't heard anything about that. 7 trillion miles away, huh? They had lights on the planet. They say anything about the cost of living?
I'm sure
Do look city-like, though. Have we met those aliens yet? Are they the ones in Mexico?
We better that we don't. Yay!
The fuck is that?
It's an ad, I think.
For what?
I don't want to know.
I need to know. I need to know what this is an ad for so I can make sure I never buy it.
Well, here's an ad for something that's at least more straightforward.
Makes people more interested.
I remember this
in
ad.
the product. So there's the dog, there's the product. Dutch Barn. What is it? Yeah. It's what made from British apples. And it's friendly to the environment.
He's saying Dusty's a beautiful bird.
How much? 30 fucking quid, really? Why is that expensive?
30 quid for a bottle of vodka is good if it's like good vodka. Doesn't have glycol and shit in it. What do you think about this, G-Man?
Just keep it at $1.50.
I agree. I finally agree with him on something. I think $1.50 for a bottle of vodka is pretty fucking respectable.
Honestly, if there was a bottle of vodka that was only $1.50, I would be terrified to drink it.
Send it to Cobes.
There is something seriously wrong with that vodka.
Oh, you'd know. I'd take it home and ask to do it like a shot of it for some money. Oh, well, yeah, we have to before we wrap it up.
I'm trying every single restaurant in the shopping street in Kobe, Japan, and I've eaten all 80-something of them. I'll rate my experience and then put them on a tier list to see who comes out on top. Could be delicious, could be terrible. Who knows what I'll find. Today I braved the line at Makino, a place that always smells good and has a line bigger than Target the time the Rosalina amiibo came out. Tempura is a must-have food in Japan, and it's insane to me how many people skip it. I got a front row seat at the counter so I could see the tempura mise en place, and I got a beautiful view of the urn that the entire restaurant's orders are fried in. It was their most modestly priced receptacle. My favorite part about tempura shops is you can leave it up to the set menu, or you can be the gatekeeper of your own destiny and have your glory day in the hot sun and pick exactly what you want a la carte. Whenever I get tempura, I always eat about 90 pieces of squid, and it's never enough. And then I get 1 sweet potato because that's enough. So far, Makino is serving perfection. I feel like tempura has a limit, and this is about as good as it can get. I want everyone to just stop fighting for one moment and look at this tempura egg. Everything about this place is perfection. Perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned, perfectly crispy. I rounded off my meal with a single chicken tender and a fish called Siliginide. And you know what Siliginide starts with? An S. I'm trying every single...
That looks good.
This Japan eat video, he's living a hell of a good life.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have no. You gotta wonder how heavy he is. I'd be very interested if cut to him and he's a scrawny motherfucker, you know. But crazier shits have happened. That's probably a little too long. No. Leave. I can leave it. I've got a show on Wednesday to do anyway. So yeah, let's wrap it up with our sausage boy. Buff Carell.
Sausage.
Buff Carell is returning on, I think the 9th, he said he's making videos again. Till then, have you been following his Twitter?
No.
I've
been seeing little bits and pieces of it from when you comment on it.
Yeah, oh my god, just random images of him just standing next to an oven and shit like that. He's happy with his new place. He's very happy with it.
He really is. Okay, I need to know what 9-volt battery shrimp is.
Okay.
Oh, that's an NSE. Okay.
Well, yeah, we do one of both.
Yeah.
Butter-powered sausage, Skyline city steak,
Slim. That's an NSE as well, though.
Wagyu.
Actually, most of these.
So these two.
The Wagyu is the only one that's an actual sausage. Oh no, the butter powder
Yeah.
one is too. What the hell is beef tallow?
Isn't that the stuff you make candles with, the tallow?
Right.
All right.
Well, we'll have to do that one because I'm just too confused.
Well,
need to know what it is.
Can you cook a shrimp with a battery? I wish that they would sell already shrimp-approved batteries at the grocery store.
I've been saying that for decades.
Accidentally burn the house down, but these are the risks you have to take for
Worth it.
science.
Holy shit.
Peel this bad boy right off.
Ooh, that's a big shrimp too.
This one, do the exact same thing. There it goes. So far, there's a whole lot of nothing happening. I guess I'll come back in 5 minutes and see what's happening. I think it's slowly starting to cook in this direction. Well, it's been going for about 15 minutes, and so far, all we got is some green coloring. The temperature is slowly rising. We'll keep an eye on it for another 15. All right, well, it's been 30 minutes, and not a whole lot's happening here. So, let's see what we can do to help this shrimp out. This actually glued itself in. Oh, it turned it blue. I would not call that a success at the moment.
Probably the copper started like seeping into the meat. Yeah, don't eat that. Don't eat that.
We're not gonna do that. The terminals are heating up pretty big. Back to the terminal. Well, this battery's no longer good. We learned a lot. This isn't over yet. I think we're gonna have to upgrade to a motorcycle battery.
No. Well, we know now.
Welcome back, I guess. You know, when you first order these things, it's hard to imagine what 42 ounces looks like in real life. This is a big honker.
I've seen bigger.
Oh my God, there it is. Looks like cream cheese.
It looks like in the summertime I get a lot of Greek like fat-free yogurt to help with the diet. And I get the huge tubs of the stuff. And it looks like that.
And the taste? Beefy! It tastes like if you licked a blanket. Does somebody want to explain what...
Which type of blanket?
This is? What is that? You know, it looks like mayonnaise, cream cheese, spoiled milk. You name it. You know, I got nothing left to say about this. Except for maybe...
Washing that ring is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Make some friends with some wild dogs.
Now he goes to the dog park and he finds a new friend for Mrs. Sausage. Why? Because she's white. We have an open relationship.
I didn't know she was blonde as well.
She is actually.
I think it could use a little bit more. There we go. Now it's looking like something else.
How fucking surreal would it be if Mrs. Sausage turned out to be Wendy Wisconsin? That would be one of the biggest reveals in internet history.
Right? Oh my God.
That's where you've been all this time. Oh God.
Oh, this is just turning into one gelatinous blob, which is Mrs. Sausage's pet name for me. Hands down, this is the best.
I'd say it was more of an accusation than a pet name.
That's the joke.
Whoa.
No.
What was that noise?
3, 2, 1. Let's sausage.
Oh God. Is there an air block?
That white gold.
Texas.
Oh,
no! It's been a while. Oh, make it stop.
Sausage Casing Kid has thoroughly been defeated by this one.
Wow. All the
With
ones.
special thanks to today's Mark Boxalo box artist.
Ruffle blows.
This guy. Did you even think of my printer when you used all this red ink? Don't even get me started about the Matrix guy and the entirely black background. But anyway, will it blow?
Yay, no sponsorship.
Not much anywhere else. So I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 1 Mark Ruffalo. Here we go.
Whoa.
I've washed my hands like 8 times since I covered them in beef tallow, and they still smell like
They will for like 2 days.
Not like they've been started grimace.
AKA being anywhere near Shani for Christ.
It looks troubling on the outside.
You
but
smell like
let's open it up and
Wendy's.
see how we did.
She's made of tallow.
Here we
Yes.
go. It tastes extraordinarily beefy. It doesn't taste like hamburger. It just tastes like I
Beef.
guess artificially beefy. I know it's not artificial. I know it's pure beef fat, but it
And it's
tastes,
Wagyu,
there's
too.
just so much beef flavor in there. It's kind of grossing me out a little bit. Maybe it's because I tried a fingerful of it when it was still in its solid form. But that's really all I'm tasting is just concentrated beef fat. Not a
Beef.
fan. So I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 2 out of 5.
Wow.
Oh God.
Bop, 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 bop.
The fuck is that?
Is it
You
Elsa?
stood at the door with your
I
hand
don't think so.
on my waist, and you kissed me like you meant it.
Must be it must sound so weird being above him in the basement, and you just hear like. Wait, what's
The wife's just like, what? Oh God, he's at it again.
extra? What's it? Extra strength. He just. Dusty has turned into extra strength, extra drin. I really have to look away from the screen every once in a while.
I think Dusty's human has a headache.
Oh, then probably the sausage boy wasn't a good choice.
That probably didn't help.
Oh well, it's over now. We appreciate Dusty and the slave meat who attends Dusty's every whim, no matter how depraved or humiliating. We thank them both.
Especially those.
I'm right. Speaking
Those are
of,
favorite.
Girly will be here next week. I promise to keep it cool. I'll just show up in like a gimp suit, like no, one of those fart suits. Do you ever see them? The big rubber ones.
Oh God, yeah.
Where they inflate, they have to like pump it in. Hi, Girly, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And Chesh too.
Girly and Chesh at the same time.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a show.
It's gonna be fucking wild, and I'm hoping also this on the 3rd to have Chesh on for 3 drinks minimum. So fingers crossed there. That should be a good
Hey, I'm
laugh.
just happy that we had Chesh on once and she's actually willing to come back second time.
She actually seems kind of happy when I pop into her chat when she's on live stream, so that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, awesome.
But yeah, thank you, Dusty and the Dusters owner for showing up, and thank you to Krendar and for just being Krendar, I guess, just there.
Yay, I'm good at that.
And thanks to everyone in the chat. Hope you've had fun. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you have indeed for future content. Like I said, the final Girly and Chesh will be returning this time next week.
Just remember, we learned today that from now on we need to ask people to subscribe every 10 seconds.
No, we don't. Every 5 seconds, dude. Keep up with the time. And we all have to be a vertical streamer now, too.
Yeah.
Maybe have a picture-in-picture of us to with like someone slowly cutting a piece of cheese. You know, like, have that game where they're picking up the coins and running.
Yep.
Yeah, but you've all been fantastic. But oh, and anyone who has subscribed over on Twitch, see us all in a little bit over on the Discord for the watch party. So yeah. Oh, and of course, Krandar. Before we go, what did you need to share with the class?
What do I need to share with class? Well, just in general, an hour from now, we're going to have some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I just arrived at the Nibelheim area, so that should be a trip. Game's fucking weird as hell already. Also, sometime in May, I will be away for a week.
Ooh.
I haven't laid down exactly which week it will be yet, but around there somewhere.
Coola boola. All right. Well then, that's it.